mark. 38th minute was the goal that deflated his team, and they haven't yet managed to claw it back. Alberto Ivani is one of the interested onlookers in the Suwon World Cup Stadium, which is still a very noisy place, thanks largely to the blue-clad Japanese fans. Their team wearing white, but the majority of the supporters wearing the home strip, if you like. Uruguay are not really the home side here, so they get the regular blue and black to wear. Here's Betancourt. Now Oliveira, the substitute who's just come on, Saraki. Betancourt again. They need a feel of the ball really, Uruguay. They've been without it for much of the last 10 minutes or so. Back it goes to keeper Mele. It's good defending by Nakayama. It needed to be as well, because Schiampacase was breathing down his neck. Santa Cruz for Uruguay. Here's Saraki. Squeeze it down the line for Oliveira to chase. Oliveira's barged into his man. It's a free kick. Mizutani feeling the force of the Uruguayan left fullback. To run out for the Japanese as we enter the final phase. Ball forward by Hara, it's a good one too, and it's just off the toe of Doan, and he couldn't quite apply a second finish to put it into the net. It's a lovely ball over the top. Rodriguez did his job. Quickly taken throw. Here's Kubo. Smashed away behind by Valverde. More Japanese pressure for Uruguay to soak up. Now beginning to rack up efforts on target. 4-2 in favour of the Japanese now. Headed behind by a defender again. It'll be once more delivery from the set piece. Doan with his left foot for a second time. Solid again, this time from Rogel. A little weak by Doan, so Uruguay have the luxury of being able to bring the ball out of defence. Valverde with the sweeping crossfield ball up towards Canobio. But Japan are continuing to push forward. Decent cover by Bueno. Smashes it high into the stand on the far side. No messing from him there. If the Japanese do get a goal, they've got a corner. Miyoshi will take it on that far side. Still work to be done by Agustin Rogel and his fellow defenders. The Japanese tactic from these corners tends to be to spring from deep rather than gather in the 6-yard box. Too high for Hara, who was climbing all over his man anyway. on penalties after a 0-0 draw at the first knockout stage. Japan haven't been at this table since 2007, perhaps surprisingly, where they lost also on a penalty shootout in the round of 16 to the Czech Republic. Both sides will be confident of getting through, but it'll make Japan-Italy an interesting one if Japan don't win this game. Here's Betancourt. He's got De La Cruz in front of him, and now Schiapakase. Schiapakase into the Japanese penalty area, but he was expecting a run to his left from Saraki, and it didn't evolve, so the chance was wasted. Fujitani will clear for Japan. Bueno with the cover. Sensible, tidy player, Bueno. No surprise that Barcelona have picked him up and given him a go, because he's plays what defenders call percentages. He does the right thing, weighs up what the probability of success is, and does what is needed rather than trying anything too clever. But on the same token, he is also a creative player when the mood takes him. Japan can't get past him and Rogel at the moment, try as they might. This is Tomiyasu. Nakayama. Out wide is Funaki. In it comes. Good defending by Valverde. He's another who's played extremely well tonight. He's been a real rock in that defensive midfield area. There's Funaki again, finding Yoshi. Great tackle once more, this time by Rogel. Uruguay will try and counter here as Japan have to gamble. It's De La Cruz, their captain. Swapping passes with Betancourt, but then giving it away to Kubo. Kubo finding Doan. Fujitani. Doan again. Patient build up by the Japanese once more. They've got all 10 outfield players inside the Uruguayan half. This is Miyoshi. Iwasaki. Nice layoff. Is there room for a shot? Doan will hope so. Let's come back in. And finally the shot is hit on the edge of the penalty area but blocked. It was Iwasaki who struck it, or Kubo in fact. Here they come again, the men in white. Miyoshi. Not such a good cutback this time, and easily cut out by Canobio. Suddenly Rodriguez is stretching his legs. He's taken a bit of the heat out of the situation by winning a throw-in inside the Japanese half. We're going to get another Uruguayan sub in a minute. Joaquin Ardaiz, the striker who started the game against Italy and was pulled down for the penalty that was missed by De La Cruz, is going to replace the goal scorer Nicolas Schiapakase, who gets a warm round of applause from the Uruguayan fans. It's a striker for a striker. Ardaiz plays for Danubio, made his club debut at 17, now into his 18th year. Scored 2 crucial goals in the hexagonal, the final reckoning of the South American Under-20 Championships against Ecuador in a 2-1 win. And they're going to actually make a double substitution here because Juan Manuel Boselli, who is the youngest member of the Uruguayan team at 17, is going to replace the captain, Nicolas De La Cruz, who missed a penalty against Italy and saw his team win 1-0. He's missed a glorious chance against Japan, and will be hoping that once again he will see his team emerge triumphant despite those wasteful moments from him. But he's overall played well. Japan are also going to make a change. On comes their regular captain, Daisuke Sakai, and he's replaced Teruki Hara. I do like the way the Japanese bow when they come off the pitch. It's a huge mark of respect for the tournament generally, and very much part of the culture in Asia. Here's Doan. Well, they've made a double substitution. Can they find a goal at the end of it all? We've got 10 minutes left. Uruguay still leading by that Schiappa-Casse goal. On the attack here, it's got forward towards Ardaiz. The goalkeeper's just about got it away, but it's fallen to Betancourt. You can see what he wanted to do there, but the ball just wouldn't drop for the shot. Kojima has lofted it away into the stand. Both goalkeepers forced into rearguard action in quick succession. Here's Sakai, who's just come on. Kubo gets the return pass from Funaki. It's Kubo looking to take on his man. Funaki again. Here's Miyoshi. Once again, Uruguay are able to repel the danger. This is Ichimaru. Fujitani. He's going to get the better of Oliveira. That's great defending by the left fullback. Ball up towards Ardaiz, the new front man. Wanting to try and hold up the ball and just use up time. He's a big, strong player. Almost scored actually in the incident that led to the penalty. It was a good save by Zacanio, the goalkeeper, to deny him, and the referee sought the assistance of his video assistant referees, who said penalty, and the referee pointed to the spot, and then Santa Cruz missed it. They did produce a late flourish, of course, Uruguay. If they do again, it will surely be game over. Ardaiz, here's a chance. It wouldn't quite drop for Boselli, another of these subs. Japan look to counter Iwasaki in a foot race with Rodriguez, which Rodriguez does very well to win. 7 minutes left for Japan to try and get themselves a point. At the moment, Uruguay are heading into the round of 16 with 2 wins out of 2, replicating Venezuela and Korea Republic in their respective groups. Here's Kubo, who has been fouled there by Bueno. This is a useful situation potentially for Japan. It's going to be a yellow card for the Uruguayan centre half. Bueno, he's not been booked. Well, they haven't got much time left, Japan, so this is a very, very useful situation for them potentially. Doan and Ichimaru are standing over the ball. It's Doan. Pretty comfortable for Mele, who in the second half has played a big part for Uruguay with some saves. Didn't have much to do in the first period without a single effort on target coming his way, but in the second half he's now saved times to keep Uruguay ahead. Here's Boselli. Pops out to Saraki. Ardaiz. Boselli again. That's what he's been brought up to do, just hold it up. The cross comes in from Oliveira. It's repelled. And then a wasteful header by Betancourt. And an effort on goal, which was clever one by Valverde. Spotted the goalkeeper off his line and went for the volley, why not? Goal scorer looks on from the bench anxiously with 4 minutes to go of normal time, plus whatever's added on. Hasn't been a huge amount of stoppages, second half. That's given away by Japan, and suddenly Canobio is coming forward. But Uruguay can't make anything of that. Doan finds Ichimaru. Doan again. Goal-scoring hero 3 days ago. And not able to score yet. Are Uruguay heading for yet another 1-0 win. Sakai. Doan just skips past one challenge, then not the second. Uruguay play it long towards Ardaiz. That deal is inaccurate. Ichimaru finding Sakai again. Miyoshi out to Funaki. These fans still singing their hearts out, but hasn't got a goal to sing about yet. Miyoshi towards Kubo. To Miyoshi. Tried to cut it back again to Kubo, and again it was well defended by the Uruguayans. As Japan bring on their last substitute, Akito Takaki, who was a late replacement for the injured Tsukasa Morishima, is going to come on and replace Koji Miyoshi. Takaki is a striker who's made a couple of club appearances recently for Gamba Osaka and has scored previously for the Japanese under-20 team. They could do with a goal from him now, but the ball is at the wrong end at the moment. 88 minutes have elapsed in Suwon. Uruguay have got the ball where they want it, down by the corner flag there. And they've won a throw as well. That's pretty good hold-up play by Ardaiz. He and Boselli deliberately brought on by Fabian Koito to soak up possession, soak up vital seconds, frustrate Japan, and that's precisely what they're doing at the moment. Here's Ardaiz being rather more creative. There's the shot just over. Well, they almost sealed it then. It was a terrific save actually from Canobio's shot. It's going to be a corner, and Koshima did really well there. Nicely done by Canobio. It was going in and the goalkeeper's fingertips kept it out. That would have been game over if that had bulged the net, but it's a corner instead. Good view of it here. Good save. Here's the corner, there's the header. It's upwards rather than towards goal from Bueno, who's now having to make the long run back. Betancourt. substitution of De La Cruz. This is Saraki. Plays it through. Chance! Goal! Uruguay have sealed it. Oliveira running through from left back. A spark scenes of joy for the South American champions. They are into the round of 16. Smiles from the coach. Jubilation from the players. Matthias Oliveira has put the icing on the Uruguayan cake. Lovely run down the channel. Goalkeeper should have kept it out and didn't. And Uruguay are heading into the knockout stages with a second goal in stoppage time. That is the expression of a man who knows that he's achieved something rather special. They deserve it. They've been terrific. Uruguay, it's going to be another clean sheet for them. They break with pace. They're a very, very good team. They're physically strong. For my money, they're the best team I've seen personally in this tournament so far. Haven't seen everyone, of course. Haven't seen Venezuela. But Uruguay really are laying down a marker here. Yet to concede. And heading for 3 more points. They will go top of Group D. Their next game is against South Africa, and with the greatest respect to them, they are the weakest side in this group. Here's Ardaiz looking to make it 3. It's gone just wide. What this also does is sets up a potential eliminator between Japan and Italy, because Italy won earlier today against the South Africans by 2-0, which means Japan potentially are in danger because they have an inferior goal difference to Italy. Here's Kubo trying to set up Doan. Again, it's defended by Uruguay. We're into the final minute of 3, which has been added on. Here's Doan. And again, they're desperately trying to fight a way through Japan, but once again the Uruguay defending is excellent. Betancourt gets it up towards Boselli. Boselli trying to use his pace to get beyond Nakayama, but the Japanese captain gets it back to his keeper. So it looks like 2-0 in both games in Group D tonight. Italy winning by that scoreline against South Africa. Uruguay very close to doing likewise against Japan, which they have. South American champions are through to the round of 16 in their bid to become world champions at under 20 level. A goal in each half. Nicolas Capase finishing off a wonderful move to make it 1-0 7 minutes before half-time. They soaked up an awful lot of Japanese pressure in the second half, but in the end, Matthias Oliveira with a late goal to seal it. It finished Uruguay 2, Japan 0.
So Uruguay on to the round of 16, and they certainly deserve it. They were fantastic tonight. You can see a 3-point lead over Italy and Japan. Both those two countries still very much alive to advance to the round of 16, either by finishing in second place or by ending up one of the best third-place finishers. And here's what's next for Uruguay. They've got South Africa on Saturday. You can catch that one live at 12:50 a.m. Eastern Time on FS2. Meanwhile, Japan in a situation where they are going to have to beat Italy in order to finish second. That one coming up on Saturday on FS1. Kickoff at 12:50 a.m. Eastern Time for that one. Italy, Japan, and Uruguay exchanging handshakes here. Coming up later today, big match from Stockholm, Sweden. UEFA Europa League final, and it's between Ajax and Manchester United. Comes your way live at 2 o'clock Eastern Time.